question. A question for today. As we share our love through our giving, a question for today. How do we share our love? Well, let's go to one of the texts I've been read. The Lord established the standard when he said, thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I see many people say they love each other. They love their friends. But that person is in need. And you won't even give them a candy. See, I can't give them a candy. You won't give them a candy to keep the sugar high, or keep the sugar normal. You have the whole bag in your pocket. You stop to the shop. About $25, $27, or $25.70 candy to get up at 4 or so. If you see the person need a candy, you put it in your pocket. But that's not loving your neighbor. That's being selfish. That's being mean and stingy. And that's what Jesus, that's how Jesus answered his Pharisees. But we go with it now. To love our neighbor as ourselves is the what? Second great commandment. It is like unto the first. It is all encompassing all the teachings of the word of God. You can't talk it. 1 John 4:20 said, also speaks of love. It said, if a man say I love God and hated his brother, he's what? He's a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he have seen every day. How can you say you love God who you never see? Yes, it's a walk of faith, but you don't never see him. But you see me every day. Getting ready to faint. And all I need is a candy. But you refuse to give me that candy. My God. But let's go on. It says here, verse 21. And this commandment has been from him, God. That he who loveth God, loveth his brother also. In other words, put it in action. Observe what the weight of greatness of these commandments. Matthew 22 says in verse 4. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. That is, this is the sum and substance of all teachings relating to practical religion, practical living, practical sharing of our love. Hey, Pastor, there's no need to say, I love my pastor. But I read in, come on, the 8th and the 17th. Let me see how much you love. Oh, you know, is it?
Yes.
Well, all right then. Let me see. If you only wish, you don't have to give you a candy, you know. But a wish, that's a thought that's going to come as we grow up with. That's very important. It shows an expression of love. That's important to us. But let's go on. It said, these teaching and practices are written in men's heart by nature, revived by Moses and backed and enforced by preaching and the right of the prophets. Every prophet, everyone from Genesis right down. He's talking about this love of God. It is so unique. He said, I love you with an everlasting love. Anyway, with Valentine, they show no love. My Valentine's a joke. You wasting the money. But by my opinion, I don't want to tell no one no more flowers. Don't say I don't know. I ain't say that. That's my opinion. Love every day. Love 24/7. They come boss, they come, let's go. Oh, baby, I say, come on, let's go, man. Go sit down, eat something. I don't wait Valentine Day to go treat you for a little lunch, you know. I do it all the time. And that's what love is all about. Understand? However, many people who sincerely believe they love the Lord are mistaken. Yeah, I hear that? They are mistaken. Because they fail to show it. They fail to show the brother or the sister who is actually in need. I know someone who don't need it. You're trying to be favorable to people. Oh, I love him or how much. You run to them, oh, take this candy, I bring you in candy. The fellow come pick you yesterday, he's going to the warehouse. He bring you in white water, I give him a water. He didn't know, I didn't know he's bringing white water, I didn't know I bring him the water. But he began to talk about it. He said, well, you said a good God is wicked. He said, I had you in mind to bring you this white water, but you had me in mind to bring me water. That showed an expression. That's what action is all about. Show the love. He the money. $1.25 for white mud and $1 for water. That's the $2.25 we spending on each other. But it's the expression, and that's what I'm trying to say. That's it. Let's go on. Listen, sadly, like I said, many of our mistakes, but sadly, they may not even know God. Because there's some people go to the house, they win, they go right to this lesson. But they don't know who God is. They have no revelation. Because God don't suck with evil. God don't encourage that kind of life. You're taking a challenge each and every day to man, what man can do. Like I said a couple weeks ago or last week, it's a boss and they're millionaires. But each and every day you dropping $1, $2 in their pocket. What you get? What about the shore wind sign? Oh, shore wind come in, you win shore. People pay all year. 20 years coming, they ain't even nothing yet. But shore wind, who you trusting in? Man or God? How you want to express this love? I'm talking about sharing this love now. Let's go on. It says here, it takes action to show and to share your love to your friends and your neighbor. Action. That's more important. In fact, we use the word so loosely. Oh, I love you. Just to get the woman and the man off the back. And I've been there, done that. Oh, you want to tell me you love me for a long time? Not easy. I love you, honey. But it's not from my heart. It's only from my lip. And only from the thought. But that's the important. God seeks the heart. That's where it starts. You love start from the heart. And when you begin to express it, whoever the recipient will feel it, and they can see it. That's what I'm talking about, sharing your love. He said, but let's go what I put. When the Pharisees challenged Jesus to name the greatest commandment, he answered them. He said, there you go. You should love the Lord your God with all your heart. That's where it starts. With all your soul and with all your mind. In other words, put it in action. Do not tell me you come to church every day, all dressed up in all this long robe, all kind of money in your pocket, and you need to give it $2. Here I the woman and the one who only have a last. But Jesus said, and she give all her best. Rather than those jokers who come to church every day. Their heart was not into it. That's important. But let's go on. That's why the Lord should have a prominent place in our hearts. And our love for Him should flood every area of our lives. And when we go down the street, people can see a good smile on your face. Not a grocery smile. Some Christians are unapproachable. The pastor just say, yeah, they're always mad. Say they love Jesus. No smile on their face. Frown, you always see a frown. Chucky. Or chuckish, whatever you want, man or woman. I don't know which one. They always smile. It cannot work like that. Because love is something you must see. Let's go further on. It says here, to love the Lord with all your heart. To love the Lord with all your heart. Soul and mind simply means that we express our love for Him continually in our intimate, both emotional and physical. Make sure you're thinking right. You're thinking right about Sister Rollins. Not thinking bad. Love with no ill. If one and all itself is not puffed up, it don't cause strife. Love is a unique word. It's togetherness. It seeks to better each other. Yes. That's important. Let's go on. It says here, it is an act of giving ourselves totally to Him for His purpose, His joy, and for His glory. For the glory of the pastor. But the pastor got to go before God for himself. Or herself. The answer for what he or she have done. It's important. But let's go on. It says here, as He pours out His love to us, our eyes shall open to see His goodness, His purpose, That's important. And we should desire to honor God through obedience, to share in His love. One is a privilege because God loved me so much. Man, look here, He sent His only begotten Son, died on the cross to redeem me of my sins. Man, look here, I gotta start telling somebody about this. I gotta start telling somebody how good God is to me, how blessed I am each and every day. I'm awakened by the little touch. Now you feel someone touch you. You think it'll be me? You think it'll be your husband and your wife? No. It's God who touched you. Said, Judy, come on, get up, man. But there's some of you make it. And some of you just can't make it. But those who are prepared to come to church this morning, they ain't make it. This week you had a slaughter. It's a slaughter fest. It's sad. Young man go and say, go ahead and buy one chicken to the bride. Pastor, I go ahead and buy me a chicken to the bride. And I take all of my chicken to the bride and they come in out. Four fellas just shoot me in my head and my bag in my hand. What it's like? If you're scared to love, well, you're hate. And that's what's happening. You see war and drawn to the streets? Because we, especially us, the household of faith, we have failed to love. We have failed to forgive. We have failed to forget about those things. Church hurt. We carried it on all our lives. And they go over some folks in the church, well, I take you to my grave, and they meant that. And sure enough, they went to the grave with it. You don't have heaven for them. That's important. We got to live for God and live this right. But let's go further. I'll get to this demonstration. In our second text, you see the demonstration of a small boy. This boy, not fully understanding what sharing love was. He's a small boy, the Bible is a small boy. But God used him for His glory. Let's get into it. In the story, there was once a boy whose mother gave him 5 loaves and 2 fish. This was free of lunch. The Bible does not give his name, but let's call him Joshua today. Let's call him Joshua. Where Joshua is? He hiding. See him?
It's in the bathroom.
He in the bathroom? Better go get him up there. See what he's doing in there. He says here. And he wanted to go and hear Jesus. That's why when the children will come to church, because some people that keep the children home. Well, I feel like going up in the table. But the children won't come. The children have a better heart than us. That's why Jesus is suffering them. They come and they forbid them for such as what? The kingdom of heaven. That's important. He was excited to see who Jesus was. He was very surprised to find so many people. There was 5,000 men. It didn't include their wives and their children. That's how much people there was. That's important. He pushed forward to be near Jesus so that what? I could see him clearly and hear what Jesus was saying. Our children are very attentive. That's what we talk in sense. If we talk in foolishness, the children don't know right or wrong. They go through the post. If we keep them attentive, they go hear what exactly what you say. That's important. See the one she looking at me right now, see what I say. So watch what he says here. A little later, he heard Jesus and his disciples having a conversation about food. Right the text, you see. They were saying that the people were hungry and there was not enough food. That's the doubting disciples. That's why you don't have some doubting folks in the church. That's why this is a war. You hear me? This is a walk of faith. Not what you can see. The disciples looked at what they saw. There were thousands of people. Estimated they say could be over 15,000. It was 5,000 men, and women always outnumber the men anywhere from 3 to 1 to 7. So you can maybe 15,000 plus. But they look at what they saw. Calvin, that's why I don't look at the situation in your life just like that. Look at what God is doing. But here, he says, go on now. He said, the disciples say that, watch this, he said, one of the disciples was saying that it would take a huge amount of money to buy food, that would even give everyone just a bit, just a little bit. But Joshua, look around, after hearing him speak, he said, wait a minute, it seems that his mom was the only one who had given him some food. All these people, only one little boy have food. But I said, God used him for his glory and for his purpose. I'm just going to show you how simple it is to be blessed. We have to have no big bunch of money, just a little comes when God is in it. That's important. We go on there, you begin to feel hungry. I'm hungry now. I have my loaves and bread. Pastor. But he was not selfish. That's the whole part of blessing. When you're not selfish. He what? But he felt shy to eat his food anyhow. For all these people. You know, there's 5,000 people. Who do you want to eat? That don't look good, eh? They said, read that. That ain't look too good. But he wanted to share. He wanted to share. But who will he share with? I could be reading. If I sit among a bunch of people like me, all this bread and fish, I think all I know, I want to share it with somebody. But the key is, he shared to those that need. He got an idea. He would ask one of his disciples, Jesus' disciples, which one he asked. So Joshua made his way to the friendly-looking disciple. He would. Friendly-looking disciple was Andrew. The countenance of our faith is very important when you talk with soul in it. Like I said earlier, a bunch of my Christians come and I talked to someone last night. We good on evangelism. We walk in the streets, a bunch of quarrelsome Christians. The minute that someone says something, you say something back. They say something, man, you might just stay at home. Because you can't be no soul like that.
That's right.
You know, being a soul is wise. You got to be able to, when someone says something on the way, you must be able to answer them in a unique and respectful way. Sometimes it be bad. I ain't asking you. But you're trying to win. That's why it's important to be careful what we say. This tongue is powerful. But watch the child. He went to this friendly disciple named Andrew. And he offered his food. Man, you hungry? Watch the blessing. He was hungry, little child. He was hungry. Andrew was so kind, he looked at Joshua and gave him a broad smile. Or you in God's plan. That's why important is the gift that didn't put you on. Watch how God, what's how God began to get the lesson. And he put his arms over his shoulder and led him to who? Jesus. Bring your gifts to Jesus. He didn't go on to the leaves of that table. He went to the man who could make things happen. Yes. He went to the man with the master plan. He can do all things, everything, and all times, every time. He said, Joshua felt quite nervous. Fine. But also, he was very special. The entire crowd could see him. My Jesus. God will shine you when it's your time. You're going to push your way to be no forefront. When it's your time, God will push you away. And you really know you did. Because people are going to talk. People get advantage and fellas started doing some good down there. Like I said last week, they ain't coming, you know. That's when I say like so that someone ain't coming, but they're just talking how good you're doing. You see what I'm saying? But let your light shine.